Here at Kroger, our motto is right store, right price. We believe in only quality goods and products to serve to our community. A recent concern that has been brought to our executive offices is the outbreak of a foodborne illness. Contaminations of E. coli has been found in celery, both name brand and generic. Our courses of action will be to first discontinue partnerships with Freshway Food and U.S. Foods. We will also increase coupons in order to keep our loyal customers coming back, and we will increase prices in areas other than produce. Lastly, we will reimburse all customers for any hospital or medical bills they have acquired. A short introduction of the Kroger Company is in 1883, Bernard H. Kroger started working at the Greater Western Tea Company. This was one of the first chain operations in America. By age 20, he became the sole owner of a grocery store in Cincinnati, Ohio. After a couple years, he changed the name to Kroger Grocery and Baking Company. After several years, they began expanding, growing, and developing this company. We are now a self-service grocery store with specialty departments, and we make a profit by selling large quantities at low prices in order to beat competitors. We have 1,300 supermarkets in more than 24 states, and we have 37 food processing facilities where we process dairy products, bakery goods, deli items.
Lie, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. At Kroger, we insist on truthfulness with each other, with our customers, with our vendors, and in our business records. We expect and value openness, which is directly stated on our website under values. This is why I want to inform you of a recent flare-up of E. coli found in some of our celery products across several states. According to foodsafety.gov, E. coli is a bacteria known to make people sick for a period of about a week, and sometimes this can lead to needing medical treatment and hospitalization. On that note, we have received several reports of customers being hospitalized due to this. We have taken swift action here at the Kroger Company to immediately stop the spread of E. coli and do not see it being a problem any longer. The supplier of Freshway Foods and the distributor U.S. Foods have been linked to this small upsurge in E. coli. Effective immediately, our partnership with both Freshway Foods and U.S. Foods has been suspended indefinitely pending further investigation. Here at Kroger, we strive to be the best, and this does not at all reflect how we want to conduct business. We understand the position that has put the company in and want to fix it by any means necessary. We have been working with both local and state officials in the affected areas for several days and have determined the E. coli to be coming from celery from our supplier and distributor. The celery in question was both the Kroger brand we sell and name brand sold in our stores. At this time, we're not certain to exactly how, where, or when this E. coli was found, but we have taken the necessary steps to kill the outbreak and make sure this does not happen again. At this time, I am also unsure of which stores were directly affected. However, that is also being investigated. We want to make sure we only offer top quality products for our customers. That being said, effective immediately, we have switched suppliers and distributors and conducting a full investigation with the previous supplier and distributor to determine the cause. We are also in contact with the affected customers to make sure their health needs are fully met. The safety of our customers is a top priority to us here at the Kroger Company, and we will be releasing any additional information related to this issue. So, just to recap, it's a small E. coli flare-up found in several states. It included both store brand and name brand celeries that we sell in our stores. It is unknown exactly where and how it occurred, but we have pulled and replaced the affected products. So it will no longer be a problem with the celery. We've making sure that those products were pulled and destroyed. Some of our customers have had to seek medical treatment, and we have reached out to those to make sure to offer our full support and make sure their needs are fully met and beyond. We've indefinitely suspended our partnership with Freshway Foods and U.S. Foods pending a full investigation. And we have partnered with new suppliers and distributors to provide top quality produce for our customers. Thank you.
So in this celery from Freshway Foods, a specific strain of E. coli known as O157H7 was found. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, while most strains of E. coli are harmless in humans, certain strains can cause serious illnesses such as kidney problems in humans. While E. coli is usually associated with meat, it can also infect certain vegetables such as celery, and it can be contaminated through multiple ways, whether it's through contact with animals, contaminated runoff, or even through contact with infected employees who handle the produce. E. coli is very widespread in the food industry, so we have many examples to aid us in our decision here. Most notably, Chipotle Mexican Grill had an outbreak in 2015 of E. coli O26. 55 people were infected throughout the country, and according to Haley Peterson, the company responded by conducting extensive cleaning of all related facilities and also changing food preparation policies to prevent this type of thing from happening again. Another notable E. coli outbreak involved Costco, also in 2015. This strain also involved, as similar to ours, O157H7. 19 people were infected throughout multiple states, and their response was twofold. Recall of the product by the provider, and also voluntary replacement of all remaining supply throughout the country. These instances seem similar on the surface, but resulted in drastically different outcomes. Chipotle's stock dropped nearly 45% in 4 months following their outbreak, whereas Costco suffered no immediate decrease in stock price as a result of their outbreak. The lesson here is that immediate response is very important in serious outbreaks regarding public image. Chipotle didn't immediately address their outbreaks. It is alleged that some outbreaks happened nearly 4 months before a comment was made. Comment only seemed to happen after multiple outbreaks had occurred, which made the company seem distant towards consumers. Costco, on the other hand, was very proactive in their response. They complied with their recall immediately and willingly disposed of all remaining supply of the affected product on top of that. Our response will be more similar to Costco in that respect. Rather than avoiding the outbreak, we will take immediate action to avoid the negative press. We believe this is the best way to be honest with our consumers and move forward.
As the CEO of Kroger, I would like to announce 3 ways we are going to deal with this E. coli epidemic. We are first going to reduce any uncertainty for the future. We cannot take chances with our customers' health with a future E. coli outbreak, so we have decided to discontinue any business with Freshway Foods and our distributor US Foods. We are now going to partner with Coastal Produce, and they are located in California with more desirable growing and harvesting conditions that will reduce the chance of an E. coli in the future. The second thing we are going to do is our marketing team is going to offer coupons and free foods to recapture loyalty of our customers, and we need to remind them that Kroger is still a great company and there are still many more positive aspects that we have that should not be overlooked by this E. coli epidemic that we are dealing with at the moment. Also, since our customers' health is our first priority, we are going to offer to cover any medical bills that were caused by the E. coli outbreak. And then our third recommendation that we have is mostly for our stakeholders. Some of you may know that Chipotle recently had trouble with E. coli, and with their E. coli crisis, they had to fix their sales, and by doing this, they decided to do market research and find which areas that their locations of Chipotle had a higher level of income, and that by raising the prices of some of their menus, that consumers would not stop buying their product, but would still pay the higher price. Pricing these items higher at certain locations has boosted the annual income for Chipotle in order for them to get back on their feet financially. We will be taking a similar approach at Kroger, and we will be raising the prices of some products that were not affected by the E. coli, such as household products and maybe detergents or toilet paper. By raising these prices, we will be able to compensate for the money lost in our areas of produce caused by the E. coli. This should result in an increase in our stock value and eventually return to a positive annual profit. Thank you.
So, in conclusion, here at Kroger, the safety and well-being of our customers is our number one priority. And in order for us to maintain this sense of well-being and safety in our customers, we are going to be changing some of our business partnerships and taking responsibility for some things, for some actions that might have caused this epidemic. Which brings me into my first point, our partnerships. Our partnerships are changing. We are eliminating our partnership with supplier Freshway Foods, the supplier of the produce, and we're also eliminating our partnership with the distributor, U.S. Foods. The investigation is ongoing, and it's not sure at this point if it was the supplier or the distributor that caused the contamination, but we will be eliminating our relationship with both of them until the investigation is complete. And in the meantime, in the interim, we'll be establishing a new partnership with Coast Produce Company, which is based out of California, which has very strict and very lengthy regulations when it comes to the cleaning and processing of produce. Which brings me to my next point, our stakeholders. We're going to be implementing new marketing strategies in order to help with the potential loss we might have in sales due to the contamination. We're also going to be increasing the coupons and deals to bring our loyal customers back to Kroger to help them maintain their sense of well-being, that Kroger is their place that they need to go to shop for groceries and other products. We also will be having a slight increase in unrelated goods. This could be beverages, cosmetics, and things like this, in order to account for the potential decrease in sales of produce and the potential decrease of net income. So hopefully this will offset this and cause that to be a non-issue in that regard. We also have very important responsibilities in regards to this contamination. And this brings me to my next point, our responsibility. We at Kroger are going to cover any medical expenses for anyone affected by this outbreak, so they have zero financial burden coming to them when they're making their recovery. We feel as though that because we sold the goods, we need to be responsible for the fixing of any potential problems that could have happened due to this selling of these goods, even if Kroger is not. We're not aware of this problem as it was being sold. We still feel it's our responsibility. We're going to revise our procedure for choosing suppliers. Freshway Foods has been a supplier for a while, and we don't know if their way that they did things changed or anything, but now we are having a much lengthier vetting process for the choosing of suppliers in order to choose a supplier that has the proper regulations in their processing and in their shipping of produce, in order to eliminate any potential future problems like this from happening ever again. We've also revised our procedure for cleaning the fresh produce. We're going to thoroughly clean every piece of produce that we receive from distributors and suppliers in order to eliminate any sort of problems that could have happened from the improper cleaning of the produce. So we are going to use this unfortunate circumstance to improve our business. We're going to make sure nothing like this is ever going to happen again, and we're going to take this into the future and hopefully eliminate all potential risks. So we hope that our customers will maintain their loyal business with us, and we can maintain our stake in this industry that we are in right now. So thank you. And this is the conclusion for Kroger. Thank you.